Rudy, thanks for the 10-month Prime, buddy. Glad you could catch a show match live as well. Now, it might... I really don't want to sell short what Rob has just accomplished. Trex has been dominating everybody on stream, and regardless of whether or not he's just come back from a break, Rob did look brilliant in that first game. He was positioning perfectly. His timing of his challenges was absolutely on point, and didn't have to take many risks, if any risks at all, to establish some serious offensive pressure. So let's see if we can keep that up in game number 2. All about consistency for him. Although, did I accidentally say set the score as Trex 1-0? I did. Yeah, that's not right. You guys have to keep me right as usual. There we go. My expectation for Trex to win this one was so great that I've given him the game anyway. Well, he's having a much better game too here. Solid open net from Trex, but really, where on earth is Rob going in that play? Not the boost steal that you want to be making. We'll be streaming the Senzo interview on my Twitch channel. Well, I'll be streaming right immediately before it, so you can find your way to the Senzo podcast if you tune into my stream tomorrow. I'll make sure to tweet before I go live, so you can catch it there. Or just you know, give me a follow on Twitch. You'll see when I'm going live, and I'll be hosting Smellsworth's channel when the podcast is about to start, as usual. That's what I do every week, so like, we're going to do that again. Okay, Rob back on the boards here. Kickoff goal coming in. Clutch for him. What time will the podcast be? It's going to be at 7 p.m. British Summer Time tomorrow. So this time tomorrow, 28 minutes ago. 28 minutes ago tomorrow. If that makes sense. I think I've done a pretty horrendous job of explaining a very simple thing just now. Okay, Rob boost starved. Trex decides to give him the space to get boost, and at the same time grab some for himself. Rob didn't have to do too much there. You'll be very happy to see that Trex didn't land a threatening reset on that ball, because sometimes in these positions Trex is so accurate that there's really nothing you can do. That is beautiful. That's more like it. That's what we've been waiting for. Trex wraps himself around the ball. That's a great reaction as well. He had plenty of options even when he jumped off the wall there. Didn't need to go for the early hit into the ceiling. He could have actually slowed it down with a reset play. But he opted for the knock into the ceiling because he saw Rob's challenge. It's coming in quickly. Speaking of challenges, coming in fast. Rob sees that one coming. Good job by Rob. That's brilliant. Didn't just have to get the ball around Trex in that play. He also had to make sure to get his car around him as well. Very often when you're going for those double jump pops on the ball, your car just gets clattered out the way by the challenging player. Yeah, this is definitely a step in the right direction for Trex, and well, you know, so far proof that game 1 wasn't a fluke for Rob either. He's still keeping this very close. That's another goal. Once again, Rob from the back corner finds an opening. Just beats Trex to the punch, not for the first time. Hey, Dova, thanks to tier 3 and the 16 months, man. Should be able to get a couple of tier 3s done after this show match today, because we don't have the we don't have the podcast like I thought we did, so we can just do some tier 3s instead. Oh boy, we got a tie game. Trex in trouble. He really needs a game win here. You know, I was saying earlier that he's got time to figure out what's going wrong and, you know, get back in the zone, but I don't know about 3 games in a row against Rob. Definitely not the version of Rob we're seeing here. This is the best I've ever seen Rob play in this level of show match, in this level of 1v1. Yeah, Trex needs to stay calm. He's conceded the last 3 goals this game. That's good, really good vision play there by Trex. But Rob's one step ahead of him, steals the boost away, and he has the ball for free. Really not a lot of boost for Trex to play with, and he gets knocked into his own goal. Rob takes the lead for the first time in game 2. It was just too much to catch up on. Another kickoff win coming in for Rob. At this point, I really wouldn't mind seeing Trex faking kickoffs or going for wave dash landings. Any kind of delayed approach would be perhaps a good idea to try and throw Rob's rhythm off. But like I said before, the number one thing for Trex is just to try and stay calm. He's missed a boost here. That's disastrous. Rob has 100 to play with now. But this pressure from Trex is definitely something. I think he might have pressed it a bit too hard though. Rob gets another goal. And if you look at this challenge in isolation, I don't know about that one. Even if Trex does land the pinch and send the ball straight up into the ceiling, I'm pretty sure Rob's blocking it anyway. Either way. There we go. Okay, there's the fake kickoff by Rob. Or by Trex, sorry. I think that's been, a long time coming, given how poorly the kickoffs have been going for him. This is already an upgrade, just, you know, being somewhat in the play. Oh, nice mind game. Now, was it a mind game or did Rob just whiff the ball? Let's take a look at his POV. Sorry, Rob, we're going to need to watch the replay on this one. Yeah, a little bit of both. Definitely a mind game from Trex. He was start-stopping behind the ball, keeping Rob guessing, but at the same time, I think Rob could have probably just flipped into it and covered all angles. Another big kickoff win. Oh, what a save by Trex. No reward, though. Rob's there to finish it off. Yeah, Rob dominating kickoffs here. What does Trex have available to him? He's just going to keep on trying to win them, but I think the variety is just not there for Trex, if I'm honest with you guys. I want to see more. Well, we saw one fake kickoff, which he didn't win, but it wasn't a big loss, which is already better than, you know, getting crushed. But I would love to see hook-style kickoffs more. He's pushing pretty much all of them. Demo is available. Trex decides to play the ball instead. Still plenty of time left for him in this game. Is Rob going to give him any opportunities, any easy opportunities? Where can we find more information about Goldmine at the end of October? Gold Rush should be tweeting about that kind of thing pretty soon, I'm sure. I think that they're just in the process of preparing announcements. Okay, 1-goal game. Trex sneaks a flick by from close range. There's another kickoff win for Rob. This one is dealt with by Trex. Now, he wasn't able to dribble over any small boost pads though. Almost in trouble again, but the ball does not bounce on target. Oh, Trex tried to escape the demo, but I think by jumping onto the wall, he slowed himself down. Rob could time waste from this position. I think he should time waste from this position. He's making Trex come to him at least. And Trex really doesn't have the boost to be doing this. Rob almost ahead by 2 again. Doesn't even have to be. With Trex down to 5 boost, all Rob has to do is play as safe as possible. Looks like Trex is going to get one more chance. So he's done well to at least give himself a chance here. That is a very good one, actually. Rob blocks it well. And now, with Trex jumping past the ball by accident,